Hi students, welcome back to Venkat Golla lectures. Let's now talk about epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue, the term epithelium. So epithelial tissue The term epithelium is derived from Greek language. It means derived two words. Derived two words called epithelium. Epi and thelium. Epi means above or upon. And thelia means to grow. That means a tissue which grow upon another tissue. That means a tissue which grow upon another tissue. Is called epithelial tissue or epithelium. So epithelium is derived from the Greek language. It means epi and thelia. Epi means above or upon and thelia means to grow. That means a tissue which grow upon another tissue is called epithelium. The epithelium is derived from, it develops from all germ layers. All germ layers, like you know the germ layers, ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Alright. Now this epithelium, so what are the general characteristics of the epithelium? General characteristics of epithelium. So the epithelium, as we said that epi means above or upon, so it is a covering, a covering external and internal surface of the organ, surface of organs or parts. So epithelial tissue, it's a covering either external and internal surface of organs or parts. Alright. Now this epithelium is a compact, the cells of epithelium arranged compactly. Compactly, there is no space between cell to cell. No intercellular spaces. No intercellular spaces between cell to cell. No intercellular spaces in matrix, or else we can say that between the cells to cell. And the cells are different in structure. Cells. That means it is lying upon a resting tissue, rest on other tissue. So epithelial tissue, it lies innermost of layer of epithelial tissue is lie upon another tissue called basement membrane. Called basement membrane. Basement membrane. The basement membrane consists of two layers. Basement membrane consists of two layers. Their outer layer and inner layer. So outer layer we can call it as basal lamina. Basal lamina. And inner one is called reticular lamina. Reticular lamina or fibrous lamina. We can call it as a fibrous lamina. This basal lamina is composed of mucopolysaccharides. Whereas glycoproteins. Whereas a reticular lamina or fibrous lamina is composed of a white collagen fibers. Cells of epithelium, or single or multiple layers. So epithelial cells may be the single or multiple layers. So for example, let's see this basement membrane. So this is called basement membrane. As I told you, epithelial tissue, innermost layer of epithelial tissue is lying or rest on the non-living basement membrane. This basement membrane consists of two layers. They are, we said that outer and inner. Outer is this is outer, this is inner. This is outer is called call it as basal lamina. Inner is reticulate or reticular lamina. And this is called connective tissue. This part we can call it as connective tissue. That means it's lie upon the connective tissue. So lie on the connective tissue with the help of non-living basement membrane. Okay, fine. So now let's see the cells are either single or multiple layers, and the cells have high power of regeneration. The cells of having high power of regeneration. So epithelial cells have high power of regeneration because they do have ability to cell division. The cells keep on dividing, cell division. The The cells are on and off are divided and form new cells. So therefore, as we said that epithelium above, epi means above, it means like example, you can take what epidermis. So epidermis, like the skin, if we get any damage on the skin, the cells are, the wounds are healing because of that due to the cell division. So therefore, epithelial cells do have high power of regeneration capacity. And another, the most important point is the cells of epithelium. As we said that, number 1 is arranged compactly, number 2 is no intercellular spaces, number 3 is what lowermost layer of what epithelial cells rest on the basement membrane. The basement membrane, the parts and is composed of that all we discussed, and cell is singlemost layer and the cells are high power of regeneration capacity. So epithelial tissue is avascular. It is avascular or non-vascular. Avascular or the non-vascular tissue, because of this nature there is no intercellular spaces. So epithelial tissue is not connected with what blood vessels, avascular. The free cells, the free end of the cells are cells. So surface of the one end of the surface of the cells may have cilia or microvilli. Cilia and microvilli. Cilia or microvilli. That means the cells, as we said that, the cells having cilia, another surface, the free surface end of this having cilia, and another one is call it as a microvilli, like a brush border. These are called microvilli. So free surface of epithelium, and the free, whatever the free part of this surface, this is attached to the basement, this is what the free, that is having the cilia, and some of the cells have cilia and some of the cells have the finger-like projections, and we can call it microvilli, which helps for absorption. Okay, fine. So these are the this is about the general characteristics of epithelium. So epithelium, it is Greek word, it derived from two words, epi and thelia. Epi means upon and above, and thelia means to grow, and the tissue which grow upon another tissue is called epithelium, and the tissue is developed from the all three germ layers. And very important point is epithelium is the term was given by, the term epithelium was given by Rush, is the name of anatomist or physiologist, Dutch anatomist called Rush. So the term epithelium is the term is given by Rush. I hope you understand now. So that means it is originate from all three germ layers. All three germ layers, ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm. The general characteristics. So number 1 is called general characteristics. As its name tells us, epithelium, it covers external and internal parts, internal surface of the organs or the parts of the body. Cells are arranged compactly. No intercellular spaces, that means no space between cell to cell. This is a cell think it is, this is another cell think it is, there is no space between the cell to cell. So there is no space here. No intercellular spaces in the matrix. And also we can say that the cells, the lowermost cells of this epithelium rest upon the non-living basement membrane. So the basement membrane is a non-living, this is called basement membrane. It's a non-living membrane. Outer layer, that is called as basal lamina, inner is called reticular lamina. This is attached or lying on the connective tissue. So the epithelium gets nourishment. So epithelial tissue, the epithelium gets nourishes. It nourishes from connective tissue. Epithelial tissue gets nourishment from connective tissue. Because it is lying on this connective tissue, so therefore this tissue will be getting the nourishment, nutrients from this, like connective tissue. Alright, so and then what is their outer and inner? The basal lamina is composed of mucopolysaccharides, inner layer is white collagen fibers. The cells are single or multi-layered. The cells are high power of regeneration capacity because it is having cell division, so therefore the wounds are healed very quickly. And other one is called avascularitis. Avascular, no way is connected to our blood vessels. And the free cells have the cilia or microvilli. Cilia or microvilli. So this is what the general characteristics of epithelium. Now let's see the classification of epithelial tissue. Classification.